Hello, everybody. My name is Maria Criollo, and I am a returning student at John Jay this semester. I am currently a junior majoring in criminal justice. I last attended John Jay College for the 2017 fall semester. Since then, I've had two kids, both girls, Janelsi, who is 4 years old, and Jasmine, who just turned one. Janelsi will be going to school in September, and Jasmine can't walk yet, so she's currently crawling, and she is my motivation. So I'm coming back to school, and I'm very proud of that. It took me a couple of years, but I'm not trying to let the years go on, and I'm not going to finish this degree. I have to finish this degree for my family. I am also 28 years old, and my family is from Ecuador. Ecuador is located at the equator line, basically half of the world, the globe, half right there in the left. My interests include traveling around the world, family vacations, of course, taking my children to the library, which has been postponed, unfortunately, and going ice skating in the wintertime. Um, since COVID-19 last year, a lot of my interests, they just can't happen. Every year I used to take my family to Ecuador, but since COVID happened, like these flight restrictions and all that, we're stuck at home. Our vacation is stay home with the kids. In Ecuador, the situation is a lot worse over there right now because looking for medical attention and seeking all these hospitals, it's very expensive and there's no money. A lot of people don't work. A lot of people depend on other family members just to get by, but with the situation, it's no good over there right now. They did not have money to get the proper medical care, so a lot of people would die on the streets, and people would die in their home, and they would just be left out there on the floor for like disposal and removal because there was not enough caskets to bury the people who died. But how do I say this? Hmm, like the rates in death were so high that there's not enough production of caskets to bury these people. So people who would make furniture like that require wood and all this stuff, they would make like individual caskets, not knowing how to, but they would make it in order for someone to be buried respectfully. And there would be no funeral services. Like you would be buried and that's it. They will call you up, tell you, okay, look, your family member is in A and B location. You can visit them after a certain time, which was so heartbreaking because a lot of family members out there of ours didn't die, but our neighbors and a lot of friends we know out there passed away because of COVID. Another interest that got held up for us was going to the library. I appreciated so much going to the library, renting these books and these movies for the children, going to read aloud, circle time, all that stuff. My children are not in school yet, but I used to appreciate all those small things the library would do for us. Sorry, I have papers here. I just wrote out my speech. I used to work in Hale and Hardy in the city. They're a soup and sandwich place. There's so many locations throughout Manhattan. There's one in Brooklyn, but I worked at the one on 42nd Street. I was a cashier. Then I turned into food prep. But ultimately, after 3 years, I became a team service trainer, training everybody from learning how to do the food prep, washing hands, cooking the stuff, cooking the soups, and then ultimately just teaching people how to use the register, which was crazy because I'm horrible at math, but I got through this. Um, I would also like to say that currently I'm not working because my two children, mainly because I have a 1 year old. She was born last year. She just turned one in January, but that's not holding my family back because I have my husband working. But I'm gonna try to get this degree this year. I'm currently taking this course as a requirement for my major this semester, but so far I'm enjoying this class mainly because I'm understanding the textbook, I'm understanding these tests, and I'm hoping to learn many new terms discussed in the readings that I used to know before, but because I got out of school for quite so many years now, I forgot. But I'm ready to learn all these new terms. Our number one shows back in the day were Cold Case and Law and Order. I don't watch that much TV now, but when I used to live with my parents, we didn't have cable or internet, so we used to watch whatever the antenna would pick up. My favorite show would be Cold Case, but my family would watch Law and Order all the time and some soap operas or telenovelas, how we say. The one thing I never understood was the big words that they used to say in the shows, which kind of held me back from learning and understanding what the criminals were doing and saying. But now that I'm in college, I can totally define a majority of these words, which make me happy in a way because back then I used to depend on my brothers and sisters. Like, what did he say? What is that? I don't understand. But I'm still in school and I'm a work in progress, and I'm totally looking forward to being very like participating, like making sure I'm being active in this class, because I'm totally understanding all the work they're giving us, and I'm proud because I'm taking this law class and it's a 300 class course, and it's so hard for me to understand what I'm reading. It's not like this class, but I'm totally enjoying this class, and I'm looking forward to any new terms, vocabularies, new laws, and corrections that'll lead me into the way of getting my degree.